Hey, this is Anthony Anderson, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV.
Hey, this is Tom Papa, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV. Enjoy.
Hey, this is the 3rd anniversary of the MixTape comedy show in New York City. Where my folks at? Y'all can make more noise than that. You guys ready for a show?
This is Jeffrey Gurian for Comedy Matters TV. I'm here with Royale Watkins, the co-founder of the MixTape show, right? Third anniversary.
Third anniversary.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you. Thanks, brother. Thanks for coming to rock with us.
You know I come all the time, right?
Yes, you do.
I've been here almost.
Hey, whoa, that sounds a little dirty. I don't.
We'll edit that out. Yeah, I know. That has nothing to do.
He said he
Come all the time. That has nothing to do with anything, right? It's just.
No. We're excited, man. For us to have this show and to continue producing it 3 years later, and for it to continue to grow. First one was a sellout. This one is completely sold out. So it means we're doing something right.
You're absolutely doing something right. People come out for it. It's exciting. Nobody else mixes comedy and hip hop. Your freestyle rap thing, that still amazes me. Yeah, I'll never get over that. That people
I don't know how it's working. No, I don't know how it's working, but it is. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and even white people do it.
No, I mean, it's colors. This is a good thing about what we do. We've been fortunate enough to produce a show that really is in many ways polychromatic, that any and everybody, as you've seen with our audience, you know, we get everybody from 60, 70-year-old white women to 14, 15-year-old Asian kids. Everybody comes out because there is literally something for everybody. I'm so proud that we produce a show that's clean, so that we don't have a bunch of offensive language. Yes. And so it just makes us that much more accessible to anybody that decides they want to come out and see live entertainment.
Plus you Ustream it too, right?
Absolutely. It's available at ustream.tv/MixTape Comedy Show. So for the many people around the world that can't make it into New York City every third Sunday, you can log into ustream.tv and check out the MixTape Comedy Show.
Awesome. And can you give me a little scoop on who's going to be on the show tonight?
No.
I knew better than to ask. Well, you know, it's always a secret.
Here's the thing. We've worked really hard to build a brand. The MixTape Comedy Show is a brand now. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we put a lot of time and attention into is ensuring that the trust that the public has extended to us by coming in and allowing us not to have to announce a lineup to them is something that we take very serious. And it's allowed us to surprise the audience with every show because they just don't know who's going to be here.
People don't have to know who's here because it's always a good show. I have never been here when it was not an exciting show. And I was here when Tracy was here and Tony Rock and everybody. And you had Full Force. You Absolutely. Had some old school hip hop people. Absolutely. Some legendary people have been here for the music part.
On the music side, we've been lucky enough to have even some artists that people don't get to see perform. Kwame, Milk D from Audio 2, Naughty by Nature stopped in and blessed us. Keith Murray stopped in and blessed us. And so again,
Chubb Rock
stepped in and blessed us. Exactly. So it really is, we built a brand now that people have started to spread the word about, that when they come in, they experience what we're doing, they trust what we're doing, and they feel good about going to tell other artists and say, hey, go and check out the MixTape Comedy Show. These guys are doing something that's really exciting.
Cool. And we're both wearing scarves. Look at that, right? I wear 3 scarves, actually. You know that, right?
Oh, that's a sophisticated move right there. I'm only at a 1 scarf level at this point. Maybe I'll graduate.
With your scarf, Royale can't get away with it.
Get away with it. Okay, cool. All right, good. Well, I wish you the best. Always,
Thank you so
always
much,
lots of success.
I really appreciate you. Say, Jack. No. All right, my name's Royale Watkins, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
I'm here with my boy Mark Viera, and we're here at Gotham for the 3rd anniversary of the MixTape show.
The MixTape's a big to-do.
Absolutely.
3 years.
And you, my friend, are a staple of this show. You're on a lot.
I am. I'm on as much as I can with my schedule and with, you know, how much they want me. But like I said when I got on stage, I was here from the first show and will be here until they don't want to do it anymore, you know? It's how much I believe in it and love the guys.
You're amazing. The audience loves you. I mean, you make it look easy. You're one of those comics who go out there, and as a performer, I know how hard that is, but you make it look just so easy because you're so relaxed out there. Was it always that way?
No. Comedy is difficult. You know, when you're starting off, you're uncomfortable, period. And so you can't give off comfortability when you're uncomfortable. It's now that my material really is based on who I am, that I can, the more I talk about me, the more comfortable I become. So in the first 5 minutes, I'm not as comfortable as the last 5. So it just gets better and better. And yeah, I can talk about anything on stage, obviously.
Do you always work out your material before you go up, or do you ever work out stuff while you're actually on stage?
I let the audience, I let the energy guide me. I was in the car wondering, what am I going to talk about tonight? I didn't write it. I didn't think about it. I try to let, my heart kind of just open up and see what happens. And pass or fail. That's the beauty of stand-up. It really is.
And fortunately, you have a wife who's an inspiration to you. You use her a lot, man.
I do. And this, this week is my 16th year anniversary. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
Awesome.
Thank you. So I felt it. She's in the audience, and I felt it, necessary to pay homage to her that she was here, and she was so excited to be a part of the 3rd year anniversary. So I said, you know what, this one's for you.
That is beautiful. Now, tell me about the exciting news about Fox, man. You signed a deal with Fox.
I did. I signed a deal with Warner Brothers and Fox for my own sitcom based on what I do on stage. Just based on my life, my marriage, my kids, my crazy grandmother, growing up in the Bronx. So we're
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Near the Jorge Washington Bridge.
We're
We're in the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx.
No,
At the time, you wouldn't believe it, when the Bronx was an amazing place, a beautiful place, big apartments. It was an honor to live on the Grand Concourse. Really? If you live in the Grand Concourse, you made it, man.
Really? Well, look, I never put down my upbringing. Never. I owe this comedian, this personality, this spirit to the Bronx. So that's why when I pitched this show, I said it has to be a homage to the Bronx. It has to be all the things that were a part of me growing up, So hopefully this show will do that.
Now, is George Lopez involved? Is that what Royale said?
Yes, George Lopez is the executive producer.
Nice.
He will also have a recurring role on the show.
Beautiful.
So we are, for me, it's a big deal in the Latin front, me being Puerto Rican, George being Mexican, to bring home the united Latin front as opposed to him doing his own thing and me doing my own thing. We kind of joined forces, understanding that's a big deal in our own communities and then uniting them. So
now you'll be doing it from LA, I assume, right?
well, we'll start it there. I mean, I would love to eventually bring it to New York. We've already discussed that, but to keep the numbers where they need to be and to get this thing on the air. Respectfully, we'll start it out in LA, and then, like I said, maybe season 3 or 4 if we get there, God willing. Knock on
I'm
wood.
sure it will, man. People love you. You're good. When will you start going into pre-production? When is it the show being written now?
It is. We are writing and tweaking pilot script, and then we're hoping to go full steam. I mean, we're looking as early as March to go into full production. Start casting, and getting that done.
Is that when you're going to bring me out?
Let's go. Let's go. He wants a part.
I want to
He's
be
got
in the
one.
part. Okay, that's it. I'm there, man. You know that.
I have to have you.
You got to have me, and I got to be there for sure.
That's it. A Bronx night. We got to.
That's it. We got to bring Bronx Latino, man.
That's
well,
it.
I'm just another black comic, So I would definitely fit in. You should definitely bring me in. Yeah, it was great to see you as
Thank you
always.
so much.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Jeff, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. It's awesome. You just killed it, man. You killed it.
Wow, it's an easy show, man. It's not like they're a good crowd. So I just came back from bombing on the road somewhere. So it's nice to win, at one place.
You travel a lot?
A lot more now, yeah.
Why now as opposed to before? What do you mean a lot more now?
Well, I do that cartoon voice, so I get a little bit more road work out of that. And also, I'm always broke, so I always got to be in a show somewhere.
Broke comedian, how rare.
I really am like a lobster fisherman or something. Like I got 10 grand once a month and I'm broke.
Tell me about the cartoon voice. Tell our viewers.
Oh, it's Ugly Americans on Comedy Central, and it's coming back I think in March the next season, and I'm the zombie on it.
And how does that voice sound when you do that?
It sounds like my voice now. It's not acting. Like they just made it around me.
I want to ask you about MixTape. It's a big honor to be on the 3rd anniversary show, so these guys really like you. You've done it before. I've seen you here before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The show is. I don't want to jinx it, man, but I never have a bad set here. I'm like, the next one I'm really superstitious because I barely had 10 minutes of kind of clean material for this.
Great to see you, Kurt, as
Thanks.
always.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Okay, good. So I'm here with Tom Papa at the 3rd anniversary of the MixTape Comedy Show.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Yeah. You have a way of tapping into what the audience wants to hear. I mean, they just, whatever it is that you say, it just, everybody relates to it. Your comedy is it's the kind of stuff that just, it taps into the zeitgeist, I think, of what people are. There's a word for you, right?
Yeah, it's a great word, and it's a great commentary, and I wish I could put you on my speed dial and call you every morning when I get up and feeling down about myself. I'll be like, no, maybe I'm doing something all right.
We could do. No, I've seen you several times. But every time the audience is just they're screaming with laughter.
Oh, thank you.
How did the marriage ref come about?
The marriage ref, Jerry Seinfeld was bored, and he wanted to try producing a TV show like Mike Douglas did, and he made the marriage ref.
But he came to you. I mean, was it your idea with him?
No.
Did you create it with him?
No, I had nothing to do with it. He just started this up, and we were friends, and he realized if he didn't ask me to host it, he was going to lose a friend.
But you've been friends with him for a long time, right?
I have. We tour a lot together, or used to tour a lot together, or I call it co-headlining. He says I open for him. But.
We'll keep that between us. Did you do the strip in the early days, the comic strip?
Yes.
When Jerry was starting out there?
No.
He's older than you.
Yeah, I didn't start till '93. How old do you think I am?
I think you're very young. I made a mistake for a minute. No, because Jerry started June 17th of '76. He walked into the club,
right?
Because the club opened June 1st.
You know where I was in 1976?
Watching cartoons.
Yeah, I was. I was sitting in my little swimsuit on the side of a parade in New Jersey. I was so far from comedy at that point. I was hilarious. My pants were hilarious.
When did you know that you were going to get into comedy?
Once I graduated school and realized that it was either that or get a job, and that didn't seem like a good option.
Well, listen, it was great to see you.
Thank you.
You were phenomenal tonight. It was great to be on the 3rd anniversary show. It's a big deal.
Great.
Anthony is.
Yeah, well, kidding aside, it's a great show. It feels great in there, and it really is a good mix. And if I had known that, I would have come a couple years ago.
I've been trying to.
Turn it up, baby!
I'm here with my man, Anthony Anderson. 3 years, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. It's because of people like you and the people in that room right there that keep us going.
Well, you know, I've been supporting you from the beginning, man. I've been here at almost all the shows. Just fantastic. I mean, every show, you always manage to outdo yourself.
Oh, thank you. I mean, but, you know, it's for the people. You know, it was organic. That's how this all came together with me and my partner, Royale, Watkins. So, you know, we're excited to have 3 years under our belt, and we're looking for another 30 more.
Now, what made you come up with this idea in the first place? Comedy and hip-hop is a great mix, but how did that come about?
You know, like I said, it was just organic. We were fooling around on the internet one day, Royale and myself on Facebook, going for joke, and we decided that, you know, let's put a show together. You know, I was living here doing Law and Order at the time, and this was the perfect place to do it. And it was really created out of the response from the people who just commented on the things that we were posting online, and so that's what it is. So it's a complete family affair here.
Now, you know, they used to refer to Sammy Davis as a triple threat. You, my friend, are a quadruple threat. Or a quintuple threat. I never saw anybody do ever. You sang tonight, like your voice is incredible, man.
Yeah, well, you know,
what don't you do?
Yeah, you know, I don't do windows. No, but you know, I've been blessed with a gift. You know, I can't call it a talent. It's a gift, and it's my responsibility to share this gift with as many people as I possibly can around the world.
Well, you certainly do. I mean, I was here one night when you did a backflip. I mean, you lost 40 pounds, right? You did a backflip on stage. I'm like, this man is amazing.
Yeah, well, you know, I do it for the fans. I do it for the people who come out and support us. They deserve it.
And they love you.
Yeah, and
they
I love
absolutely
them.
love you.
Yeah.
And what's coming up for you in the future? What else are you working on now?
Well, I have a film in Sundance this year called Goats, me, David Duchovny, Minnie Driver, Viera Farmiga. I have a development deal with FX to develop a half-hour comedy show, so I'm just excited about that, and more comedy shows as well.
Good, and you'll be here. I know that you try to come to as many as you can.
Mm-hmm.
You fly in from LA for this, right?
Yeah, I do. The fans deserve it. The people deserve it who, come to support us. So that's why I make it happen.
Here we go. All right. Hi, my name is Royale Watkins. I am a stand-up comedian, father, friend, side chick advocate, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV.
Hey, this is comedian Mark Viera, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV.
This is Kurt Metzger, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV with Jeff Gurian, who's here with two hot black chicks, by the way. Yeah. This guy's always got hot tail with him.